Welcome to NSL6.
Stop him. Oh no. Okay, so we only got.
He's over now.
Not protected right now. There's I just.
Oh my god! Look, Blaze, look away!
It's just Pearls on the clock. It said you better move out before this has 3 minutes because otherwise I'm gonna start building spores and suns. Then you're not getting out of it.
Oh no! Oh no! You worse!
Terry needs to siege things up. You can't just walk things in there. Okay, does do that. Oh my god, so many mind breaks and so much damage. Well, never mind about it being a perilous disaster. Look.
Welcome to NSL6.
Welcome to NSL6.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Oh. Mm. Are you using that one mic that you were using before, or are you using the headset one? Huh.
There. Was that? All right. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay, there we go. All right. I have Mike, and I've got you.
Okay, sweet. I think it's working now.
All right. I don't have the webcam right now. Let's see what's going on with the webcam. Let's see. Device. Video device. There we go. Okay, we have webcam now. Awesome. Perfect. Beautiful.
Ooh,
All right.
nicely done. Well
All
done,
right.
sir.
Thank you. All right. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to NSL6 Week 4. This is going to be Set 2 Hyperion League. I have it, too. Set 1 Hyperion League. We have 3 series for you. They're all going to be pretty exciting. So I hope that's the last of the technical stuff. Thank you for tuning in. Let me get the game set up here, and now that we have all of the video and music stuff out of the way, let me go ahead and turn the game music volume back on. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Let me make sure that's going good here. Awesome. Beautiful. We got all kinds of audio now. Thank you for tuning in. All right.
Very nice.
And
right.
I need to get the score all set up, and then we'll be ready to go.
Nice.
So this week we have Gamer Hells versus Arn. We have, I believe we have Redmond, correct? Redmond versus, who's Redmond's opponent?
No, I don't think we're casting that one. I think we have Fuzzy versus
Fuzzy, that's right.
Memnom. Memnom, the tongue twister guy. And you versus Flipendo.
Okay, so we have Fuzzy versus Memnom, we have Gamer Hells versus Arn, and then we have My Series versus Flipendo. So we have, and I know mine was pretty exciting. So we have 3 potential very exciting series for you guys.
I'm looking forward to it.
And joining me this week, co-casting is none other than AK. Thank you so much for joining me again, AK.
Thank you, my friend. It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. It's a pleasure having you as well. Okay, so what am I doing? I am making sure the score thing is just then we can start.
It's always nice to cast some games from our own team here. Looking forward to these.
Okay. There we go. Okay. I want to get 3 functioning monitors. Can't have it all. Alright, so let's, I think I'm, there we go. I think I sent you all to the wrong screen. Okay. So, let's see. Whose series are we starting with? I think we're gonna start with, who should we start with, do you think? Gamer Hells, maybe?
Up to you. Sure, we can.
Alright.
TVZ, always solid for my liking.
Why don't we start with, why don't we start with a PVZ? I'm sorry, a PVZ.
Okay.
Because we have 2 of those.
Okay.
So let's do that.
Sure. Okay, I like that.
All right.
Fuzzy versus Memnon, or you versus Flipendo. Always started out with your game with a bang.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's just start off with my games.
I like it. I like it.
Okay.
Ooh,
So we're
get
gonna
your
go.
games. All right.
This is what? This is Flipendo versus Breeze. TVP. We go ahead and set these up.
All right. Get ready for an epic series.
try to keep them epic anyway. All right, and our map this week, I believe, is Sandstorm.
Sandstorm. Indeed.
All right.
Yep, these, like you said earlier, these will be week 4, and Snow's Forgotten Bros versus Hydralick These Nuts.
Yep. And we're getting our scoreboard situated here. Let's see if I can. There we go. Okay. All right, cool. So, all right. So here we go. We have our scoreboard set up. And we have our game 1. Okay. Without further ado, here we go.
Here we go.
All right. So in the bottom left on Sandstorm, we have representing Hydralick These Nuts, none other than Flipendo, playing as Sun Spirit. And in top right, we have the Protoss, myself.
One and only. Breeze himself.
And yeah.
Yes, indeed. Let's
So-
go Breeze. I gotta be a little biased. Rooting for my team member here.
So we have, it looks like we're going to have a standard opener out of Flipendo.
Now Flipendo is, I believe, a Zerg main, but he's been off racing some other races, I believe. So it's cool to see him play Terran. I don't think I've seen him play Terran.
I think he is actually a Terran main, but he
Is
doesn't.
he?
Yeah, but he doesn't
Okay.
like TVT, so he plays Zerg in that
Okay.
situation.
Oh, maybe that. Okay. I could have got it mixed up for sure. That's cool then. Anyhow, interested to see him play in this matchup. Always a tricky matchup on a 2-person map versus Protoss. We don't see any gas steel coming up or any proxy gates, which we've seen before on this map, so not going to be seeing that this time. Oh, it does look like a double gate though in the main.
I
We'll
believe.
have some pressure.
I believe this is a 10-11 gate opener I was doing. A 10-11-2
Okay.
gate.
Okay, so kind of doing it in base, kind of put on some pressure, but you have something to fall back to. Like if it fails, like you're not just gonna lose your gates out in the open somewhere. So I kind of like that.
This was a weird map to try and figure out how to play because of these mineral patches on the
Yeah.
bridges.
Oh, that ramp is so maddening sometimes to try to get through. It doesn't even let vultures through.
Okay, we have a gas. We don't have a factory yet out of Flipendo, but nothing out of the ordinary. We have 2 SCVs mining, so of course we're probably going to do a factory expand. Sorry, a bunker expand, I would think.
Okay. It's interesting that he has the 2 mining. It may or may not have been a mistake. Sometimes you can do this to get like a semi kind of build where you get your CC like a little bit later, but you're also banking up some gas. So it can be for like a specialized build, like a drop ship, or we'll see what he decides to do with it. Anyway, there does come the Zealot though, and there's only 1 Marine here. Oh, it's gonna run by 2 of the bunker. The bunker's not done.
And we have 2 Marines out. Oh, okay, our ADD Zealot is finally going after the Marines.
Oh, is he gonna get the Marine before it goes in the bunker? No, one
nope.
gets in the bunker.
We got 1, 2 in the bunker.
Another goes, but not a lot back at home.
Zealot's going straight for the mineral.
Oh, they're going in. Looking to take down some SCVs. Oh, they almost take down the Marine. This is nice. Forcing the pull from the SCVs to stop mining some of those patches. Oh, and he's getting some SCV kills. Nice damage so far. Here comes another Zealot. Oh, it goes into the bunker. Run away, Zealot. Oh, for ire. It's okay. We have some more Zealots coming back at home. Yeah, that Vulture can't even get through there.
You're building a third gateway, a cyber core back home, and some pylons.
Oh, interesting. No robo. Going hard on the gateways.
These are 2 more Zealots.
Karen is sneaking something around. Oh, okay, that's a Vulture. Let's see if he can sneak it around into the Protoss base, or is he gonna go for these Zealots out in the open, which might not be a bad choice too.
I think Terran's trying to get some vision and some control going, but
Oh,
nice micro.
Takes down one Zealot. Looking to take down another.
we have 2 more Zealots attacking the front here. That Vulture does take out the Zealot out in the open.
Oh, and that bunker is fully loaded, so we'll take down those Zealots fairly quickly.
We have an expansion coming down here as well.
Okay.
And an expansion
Oops.
here. Nice. Both sides expanding.
Yeah, I mean, this could actually work out for the Protoss as long as he kind of maintains some map control. And I like that he's getting his expansion now, so he's not going like completely all in.
Oh,
And then
look
he
at
should
that.
be able to...
These goons are out of
Oh my
position
God.
here. We got a Vulture coming in.
Oh,
Trying
they
to
try
come
to
in.
run in. Let's see if they can find its way in. Hopefully the re-rally from you is gonna pop. Oh, looks like it's gonna get in. Oh!
We have a Vulture in. Oh man!
See how
One
many kills
pro
it gets.
kill.
1 pro down.
2 probes
pro.
down. We do have some goons coming out, but man, nice worker
gets a
trade from the
third.
Vulture there.
Not bad, not bad. Really nice Vulture kills here from Flipendo. Nicely done. And yeah, the game's kind of even out in my opinion.
I think so. We do have siege, so we aren't going to be under threat anytime soon with this defense here. It's Terra.
Yeah. Yeah, this map, it's kind of nice. Like, you can play defensive, but at a certain point, it can become hard to try to push up those ramps to try to take that third, and then later on when you're max, trying to push out onto the map. But I think if Terran can get that position, is like really strong on this map. So.
Alright, so these goons are trying to poke in here and see what's going on. We are pulling them back and maintaining a defensive stance, I believe, these goons. Yeah, we have 2 here. We're gonna have, looks like we're gonna have 1 go here. Okay.
Alright, we do have robotics facility. I think it just finished for you. And is going to be okay. Observatory. Alright.
We have a
Stargate.
Stargate coming out of Protoss.
Is that sus? Is that a sussy Stargate?
That is a very sussy Stargate, my friend.
Pretty fast on 2 base, I would say.
Yes, that is a nasty Stargate.
I could be suspecting carriers as the observer that sees all. But the Terran, however, does not see this yet and may not for quite some time. This may be a good timing for Breeze to get that sussy Stargate into action.
We have a third Nexus going down. it looks like we're gonna have 3 gases here.
Okay, so it won't be a 2-base carrier, and it can still be 3-base, which is a bit stronger in my opinion.
We have a second factory finishing up here for Flipendo. So we're gonna be on 2 fac. There's our second gas. And there's our fleet beacon.
There it is, the nasty fleet beacon. What does Terran have back at home? He's massing on still 1 factory right now. Oh boy. Well, he has 2 factories. Okay, so
He just finished 2. He has an armory, and he's building an academy, and he's finishing Ultra Speed.
Now this may not be too bad of a situation as long as he doesn't let that carrier count get out of control, but the fact that he still hasn't noticed what's going on, it'll still be a little while before he gets those scans, so we'll be in the dark for quite some time, but he does need to get that macro going to stop a lot of carriers. That'll be key.
We have defensive posture again with our goons. Both players playing very defensively. I didn't have the plan to do this from the beginning, by the way. This was I just kind of felt it out.
Just went with it. Just had to go what was feeling right.
Yep.
Makes sense.
And I think it felt right because it felt like we were both playing very defensive.
Yeah.
So.
That's a smart call. It's really good to make adjustments during the game. It's like if you just go into it like I'm gonna do this build no matter what, and then the opponent does something completely different, it's just gonna destroy you. So I do like making adjustments on the fly. Definitely respect that. Now Terran does have scanners done. I'm wondering, must he use at least 1? Maybe not.
Let's see.
But it's hard to keep track of those to see what he sees, but
I can't really tell.
By his reaction, by his factory count, I'm still thinking that he hasn't quite figured out what's going on. So I hope he starts throwing down like a bunch of factories soon. Protoss macro is really going to start kicking in no time, I imagine. How many Stargates are you on? Just the 1?
2 right now.
Throwing down a second.
And I do actually go 3 this game, so we are going to see a 3rd Stargate drop as well.
Okay. And did you get the +1 for the carrier attack, or no?
Much later.
Okay.
I get it much later, but yeah, I eventually get it.
And sometimes I think it's nice to hide it for a while, because if they scan it and they don't see your Stargates, but they see the Cybercore spinning, that can be a tip-off. But I mean, at the same time, I guess it's always nice to get them, so...
So we're taking,
like that.
We're saturating our 3rd base now as Terran, and then we're taking our 3rd gas. This is nice. So this is gonna, if the carrier play doesn't work out, this is actually gonna work very well for Terran here. This is pretty even base count.
That's true. At least it was only 1 Stargate production on the carrier, so it won't be like a whole lot of carriers anytime soon. So we still have some time as Terran to get our macro going.
We're now going up to 5 factories as Terran.
Okay, yeah, he is throwing down those extra factories, looking to really start that macro cycles going. This map looks kind of hard. The main base seems kind of small to fit all the buildings that you need. I feel like. Maybe I just haven't played it enough to really know a good base layout for this map. But
okay, so we're scanning up here. We see nothing. We're scanning. I didn't see where the first scan went down.
well, he's got to know something going on now, at least. And Protoss is taking the bottom right, which will be a very nice base to have. That could definitely be scary if he gets that up and running. He can definitely afford lots of carriers on 4 base.
So we now are building off of 3 stargates.
Okay, this is when
Okay.
it starts to get scary. We got 3 down. Alright, the timer is starting to tick for Terran. But he is looking to push out now. Could be a nice timing. Let's see what he gets done here. This map can be really hard to navigate.
Protoss tripwire has been tripped, and so now we are seeing the goons try to react.
Nice job taking control of this position on the high ground. It's so key, I think, to winning or losing on this map. I think whichever player can kind of maintain that control on that position is going to be in a really strong spot. Here we go with the big fight, though.
Oh wow, look at this. That is a lot of mech and not a lot of goons. Those goons are just melting.
Yeah, Lagoon's getting melted, but there's no anti-air for these carriers, and they're eventually going to clean up these tanks slowly but surely. Now he definitely knows what's going on, if he did not already. And I always hate that feeling when I find out there's carriers. Oh, great. But these units are getting some more kills, which is definitely good, keeping the Protoss army whittled down as much as possible.
That was not the best engagement for Protoss, just throwing away all those goons.
It was a lot of goon loss, but luckily you held on here, and our carrier count is starting to get pretty critical.
We have 5 Goliaths now finishing up. So we do have the tech to react, but I feel like as Terran we were kind of caught off guard here a little bit.
Yeah, it does feel like he was kind of caught with his pants down there a little bit now, because he would have started producing Goliaths quite a bit earlier, I imagine. Which happens to a lot of Terrans. It's definitely tricky to scout out that tech. Let's see if he can get enough to kind of hold on off this carrier attack. SCV is going down.
A lot of
Can be.
SCV kills.
Yeah, a lot of SCV kills.
It looks like we do have a potential counterattack coming across the map here. Yes, we do with these tanks.
Oh man, there's actually not a lot back at home for Protoss either.
No,
Make it into a nice position. This could be a nice counterattack, actually forces the carriers back even. Oh, this is turning into a really nice counterattack.
Nice play by Flipendo here.
Yeah, this base is wide open. The goons trying to come in to save the day. Nice job target firing with these tanks. Shooting down the goons. Well done there. Melting all the goons, and now here comes the carriers to save the day. Let's see where he's going to go with these tanks. He's going to go in.
Looks like this is going to get shut down here. 3 more carriers. We are now at 9 carriers for Protoss.
Yeah, this is getting really scary amount of carriers. But the thing is, he's kept Protoss from mining on 2 separate bases, and the main is pretty much mined out for Protoss. So he's kind of almost mining on, it's like 1.5 bases pretty much. Ooh,
Yes,
that Nexus almost goes down, but not quite. Oh. And he's coming in with some more reinforcements. He might be able to catch some carriers here out in the open, actually.
With these Goliaths, oh yeah.
Oh, this is good for Terran. It looks like he took one down.
Goons coming in here to reinforce the carriers. Trying to do some of that carrier micro too, pulling back.
Nice. Yeah, it's hard to do. It's so hard to do, but it's so awesome when you get good at it. Really hard to fight a Protoss that's really good at carrier micro, for sure. Yeah, nice engagements from both sides. Actually, Terran going to take a base in the top left, which could really help him out here. I think Terran is probably being close to mine out of his main as well, so both of these players eventually going to be needing some more eco, but you have a pretty nice mineral bank right now, not a bad gas bank either. So despite not having those bases mining, your eco's still looking pretty well. Here we go with another fight. Carrier's looking to take down the Goliath. And it's just going to be too many carriers. GG's called.
I think so. Man,
Well
that's a
played.
rough game.
Yeah, man. Nice job. Just having the patience to start off slow and eventually got up the right carrier count and you knew when to strike. That was perfect.
That has to be a rough start for Terran, that's for sure. Try to do
Yeah,
a pretty
it
typical
can
game.
be a
and
hard
then-
map to play on for sure. You kind of have to babysit your units quite a bit while moving around on that map. That weird choke on the ramp makes it awkward.
That's such a weird map.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah, interesting.
That's a weird
Definitely.
map for everybody, I think.
Yeah, I would say so. And I like the carrier choice. Kind of just avoid those obstacles a little bit more and use those cliffs to your advantage is really smart. So
Thank you. All right, game 2, Flipendo versus Breeze.
alright, let's
we
see what we
have-
have.
Let's see. First of all, go to update our score screen. There we go. Got one for Breeze. And, I believe this game was retro. Game 2 is retro.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. All right. In the bottom left, representing Hydra Lick These Nuts, we have Flipendo as Terran, and in the bottom right, representing Snow's Forgotten Bros, we have Mr. Breeze.
Let's go, Breeze. Of course, I gotta root for Terran a little bit, being a Terran main. I always gotta go for my teammate here, so got a little bit of bias going on. So retro, TVP. I know I don't like this map, TVZ, but when it's against Protoss, it's a little bit different. All I know is when I've played it, I've struggled to take the third a little bit because it kind of has like two different ramps. And if Protoss is able to get up on that ramp and stop Terran from taking that third, it can become really annoying. So we'll see how Terran decides to play, if he's going to go into a big macro game or if he's going to just do like a 2-base style heavy aggression, which in this positions could be really strong, but I guess we'll find out. So far, Breeze just playing standard as well back at home. Looks like gateway, pylon, and base. And he's going to do probably scout after a little bit later scout, but nothing wrong there. Going for a little bit more economy. And
Oof.
sometimes I see Protoss not even scout, and sometimes they'll scout with the Zealot, so let's see what he decided to do here. Okay.
It's like this is a 13th scout.
Alright, now what's the benefits of having like a little bit later scout as opposed to like a pylon scout? So I know if you get first scout with the pylon scout, you can gas steal the Terran. But this way I guess you have a little bit more economy, I would imagine.
Yeah, basically, if you scout anytime before 13, you hurt your economy and potentially your whole build.
Okay, I gotcha. So it's just greedy when Protoss likes to go do that pylon scout,
Right. Yeah.
take the gas. Gotcha.
It's kind of all in-y, I think. I don't know, it feels like that to me. It's probably not.
Right. Like you have to get damage done, otherwise it just makes your build not very well.
Okay.
Very fast speed or very fast range from Breeze. I like this. And it looks like you're just gonna do the goon first, which I love this. This is gonna actually put on quite a bit of pressure on the Terran if he doesn't put a bunker up in time.
Okay, so Scout gets killed. That's unfortunate, but it does happen. Building a forward pylon here. We got a forward barracks as well at a Terran.
Ooh, that's a sussy pylon there, Breeze. You doing sussy things again? That's like I want to hide my tech kind of pylon. Although it is at the ramp, so I guess not quite as sussy. Oh, he was gonna go 2-gate. Oh, he's gonna go Robo! I was right. I know what you're doing, Breeze. This is almost absolutely gonna be Reaver. Let's see what happens. The goons gonna make their way across the map. Does Terran have a bunker back at home?
They
Oh,
do,
it
with
does.
3 Marines in it.
Okay, thank God. And range, I think, is just about to finish for Protoss.
Marines trying to shoo the Dragoon away. What are we going back here for Terran? We have eBay dropping.
Oh, alright.
Okay.
That will be very nice to deal with the Reaver. Especially with that timing, if it is going to be Reaver. So far, Protoss has not made it yet.
I think this is a 29 Nexus out of Protoss.
Okay. So you're just going to expand now. So you kind of tricked me. I thought you were going to go one base Reaver there with the fast Robo. But this is a build that I've seen Semi do, actually. It's a little bit older, or maybe it's Moonrise, I might be getting confused, but it's a little bit older build where you get this later Nexus and then you get a little bit faster Observer. But,
so this 3 goon pressure is why you do the 29 Nexus.
Okay. Oh my God, he almost gets a tank. He's gonna dive on the tank. Oh, he doesn't get the tank. Nice pull back there from Flipendo. And Breeze almost lost a goon there, down to 2 HP.
Oh my goodness.
Close calls on both sides.
Indeed, indeed. Nice hold from Flipendo.
Okay, so Breeze you are gonna do the observatory now, okay. Which is definitely good to have.
We have an SCV over here on the other end of the map. I'm not really sure what this is for, or is this just a safe place to hide a scout, maybe?
Yeah, he may have just gone to hide it there for the time being. Maybe he was doing some micro and now another scout off.
Looks like we're going to try and bring it back in. And we are going to scout the goon count.
Okay, so I'm not sure if he actually saw the Nexus there, but that's always good to know. You may have seen it earlier, so. Nice, here comes the Observer from Breeze.
Where's the, oh, there it goes.
Looks like Terran throwing down some turrets, so he may be able to block the vision from Protoss, and oh my gosh, he's throwing down some barracks. We're gonna go into some bio play with the Academy. Yes, alright. Now it's going to be really important to actually try to stop that first observer from getting in and see what's going on.
If it
But
ever
so far-
leaves. There's
If
two
it
of them
ever
now.
leaves. So far, not going out to check out what's going on. He might get caught with his pants down in a similar situation to what we had last game, but with the roles flipped. Instead of it being carriers, it's going to be bio. Surprise. And this can be really strong if it catches Protoss off guard. So yeah, I kind of like to see this play. I actually used to play this way myself in the early CPL days because it's fun to play. But
Okay, observers are going to finally go out. For Protoss, we are on 3 gateways. We have, it looks like we're trying to tech to Templar. And we have +1 starting.
does the observer get in? What does it see? Is it gonna see? It sees an academy blinking, which is one clue. May not have spotted it. Oh, but the observer now sees all the barracks. And he knows what's going on now. What are your feelings to when you see that, Breeze?
I was confused. I was like, holy crap, that's a lot of bio coming my way. What should I build? And I actually just built Zealots, which was kind of dumb.
And he's
I
living
feel like
in
that wasn't
no
a
more
good choice.
time. Just moving out now. This is great. This might be enough to do it. Yeah, you have Zealot Speed Leg almost finished, which will be really nice in handling this push. Let's see, here we go. Tank sieging up. Bio looking to get in place, but one tank goes down.
And
Oh my god. Oh, so many goons going down though.
Zealot speed not done in time, and the goons melt.
Oh, what a good push from Terran. Nice timing.
Nice
GG.
play. GG. All right. So we
Wow.
are officially neck and neck.
Oh my gosh. I love a game 3.
All right. GG. Well played by both players so far. I feel like this is, although I might be a little bit biased.
No, definitely well played from both players. Nice job that game from Flipendo making the bio work out that time. I don't think it could have worked out any better with the timing that you arrived to his base with those observers and then he moved out. That was so perfect. So well executed from Flipendo. GG.
Right. Let's see. Game 3.
Game 3 hype.
Game 3, this is, so this was...
Let's go.
Alright. We have, I believe, Paradiso for Game 3. Alright. In the top right on Paradiso, Flipendo playing for Hydra Lick These Nuts. And in the bottom right, Breeze playing for Snow's Forgotten Bros.
Let's go, Breeze. And Terran, let's go, Terran. Alright, we have already seen a variety of builds so far in these 2 games. Looking forward to see what's going to happen here in Game 3. Now, Paradiso, I like this map. It feels very similar to Vermeer, and I like having that close third base that you can take as a Terran. So let's see how the players decide to play out this time.
What I love about this map is that I agree, it feels a lot like Vermeer. There we got typical supply depot timing for Terran. Pylon timing. I like that it's a 5 base map, and bases 4 and 5 are very contested.
Yeah.
It feels very balanced that way.
Yeah, it doesn't have like on the third, it's not like a high ground either, so it's not impossible to like take out. But I don't know. I can't quite tell how that third is really different from Vermeer. It just feels almost the same as Vermeer, except it's a little bit more open though, honestly. So it's a little bit more exposed. So I mean, it can be maybe easier to take out the third on this map. So I mean, I think Protoss should be thinking about taking corner maps on this map for sure. Get those extra gateway counts going in the late game. But it may not even go to that, so far pretty standard timings though from both players. I think that was a similar scout timing to last game to what you're doing this time, if I'm correct.
Yep.
And you're gonna get first scout again, which is really nice. Gotta love getting first scout. Unfortunately, Terran may get last scout, depending on if he ends scouts or not. Breeze gets into the base of Terran, sees the gas, sees what's going on, and he's Flipendo leaving 2 workers on gas again. This may be, so this must be intentional because we saw him do this before. I wasn't paying attention to what the benefits of it were, but so far Terran playing pretty standard still, as well as Protoss. Oh, let's see if he can push out and get this probe. That'll be really nice. Looks like he probably is gonna get that probe. If that probe's gonna have to be really sneaky to get out of the Terran base now. Oh my god.
Where's the probe at? Oh, it died up here.
Oh, and there it goes. And Terran is end scouting, but Breeze has got a goon to block the ramp, which is clutch. Oh, he almost moved out. Nice catch there from Breeze with that SCV. That's really nice, forcing that away, keeping the SCV from seeing the Nexus timing, which can always be scary for Terran. And Flipendo just going for a bunker expand behind all of this.
SCV coming back. It looks like he's gonna try and get a scout again.
Oh, nice job taking out the SCV there, and there is no Nexus yet, so this may fool the Terran into thinking that he's going on to like a 1 base early DT or something like that, so this may trigger another fast eBay from Terran.
And there you go, there's the eBay.
There's the eBay from Terran. Okay, I do like the choice. It's very safe to play that way. Definitely respect that. Here comes the goons.
Doesn't look like we feel like we're gonna get a lot of harassment done with those. We are setting up our pylon wall. We have a robo. What's coming up? Oh, okay, we just have, it looks like just a really late obs.
Okay, observatory. And Terran got his turrets all ready to go. Already putting one down in the main, one at the natural. And the SCV transfer on the way. Looks like Terran got his expansion going a little bit before Protoss. Oh, and Protoss is going to take a fast third base. Look at that. Just going to risk it for the biscuit. I love it. I love it. Now, your observer should be finished, I think. Is it still just kind of chilling? Or it's not finished yet? It hasn't started.
I don't believe it started.
Okay. So we're a little bit in the dark, but we're feeling strong. If we get that third base going, we're going to make this work. in a way, you've kind of successfully tricked the Terran into kind of thinking that you're gonna maybe do like an all-in type of play since you didn't see her Nexus. And now you're taking 3 bases instead. And once this kicks in, I think your macro is just gonna be ungodly.
What do we have here? We are building tanks for Terran. We are getting 3 more factories, and we're putting them all up here.
I like this. I like this. I would like to see a 2-base push against the fast 3rd Nexus. Let's see what Flipendo decides to do. Sometimes it's really hard to spot that 3rd Nexus timing. You can't get out on the map and get any map control.
Looks like we're still building tanks for Flipendo off of this one. Oh, I see. We're now kicking in vultures up here.
Yeah, it looks like it might be just a 4-factory timing push, which could be strong depending on the micro from Terran. So, especially if he just kind of pushes towards the 3rd and then comes back home, that could also be strong in this case. But now you already have your Nexus is done, your 3rd Nexus is done. Now your gateways are going to start kicking in. And what are you on? You're on 3 gateway production. Yeah, you could probably even add some more soon. Nice job with the macro though, really on top of the macro. And yeah, this is going to start being really scary. No time for Terran.
Oh, there we go. We're late on the observer, so...
Okay, getting some observers going. I like it, I like it.
4 gateways now.
Just kind of betting he wasn't going to go for that bio play again. That could have been awesome if Terran went to bio play again. That would have been next level mind game.
An observer is going to go out now. This, by the way, is a very late observer time. But, you know, we went, what, 2 minutes without one?
Hey, better late than never, right?
That's true. I gotta remember that the next party I go to.
Now this is a lot of units for Terran. I think he might be planning to push out here, or he might just be using these units to take his 3rd base. So we'll see what he does. Alright,
another factory.
Another factory get thrown down. And here comes the observer into Terran base. Oh, at the edge of Terran base. Doesn't even care what's going on in the Terran base. It's just like whatever you do whatever you want, Terran. Doesn't matter. I'm Protoss. Gonna take you out. I love it.
Okay, we have vultures going out on the map. Just trying to see, I guess, if the coast is clear. Oh, there we go. We're going in now. We just had to stop at Motel 6 first.
Oh yeah, it's hard not to lose the observers, so I don't blame you for wanting to be careful there. And it does get in now. It sees everything. Actually, that's a really sweet spot for the observer.
It is. Looks like it's going to be too little too late. We have quite a scary push coming out here for Terran. And we only have goons at home.
Ooh, let's see if we can get a good surround here. Oh, the goons melting. Oh no, this is looking bad for Protoss. GG.
GG is called.
Wow. Oh my god, I anticipated that going completely different. Well played there. Well played.
GG to Flipendo that game. Excellent job.
Oh man.
All right.
Nice series there, Breeze.
Thank you. But that was That was an excellent push, that game from Flipendo. That's as a Protoss, that's kind of what I expect to see, and why I'm kind of terrified to play against Terran.
Yeah, that was a really nicely timed out push for sure.
All right. So let's go ahead and update the scoreboard here. Hold on, let's quit the game first. How about that? Start with the basics here. All right. So we're going to update the scoreboard here. Pardon my my makeshift scoreboard. I was trying to make it work with what I had. Okay.
Oh, sweet. That's cool.
So we have I believe I was 9, so we'll go ahead and just put this in for 9.
Yep.
So for Hydra Lick These Nuts, we have
2 points, it looks like.
2 points. All right.
And then you got yourself 1 point.
One point. All right. So we have 1 for Snow's Forgotten Bros, and we have 2 for Hydra Lick These Nuts so far.
All right, Bree's putting 1 on the board for my team. I like it.
Awesome, awesome. And I have to say again, excellent play out of Flipendo. I feel like for all 3 games, really.
Yeah, he did play some pretty strong Terran there. It was really cool to see that bio play too. I really enjoy when players are down to just do some kind of different build that players don't usually see. So that was really nice to see for sure.
And you know, that's as far as trying to strategize against your Protoss opponent, that's not a bad play to go at all, bio, because Marines just melt Dragoons.
Right. If you catch them off guard and
Yep.
they're just totally unprepared, it's so strong for sure.
All right. So we're getting the next.
You played
game
really
set.
well too. Way to represent our team, Breeze. You played really well.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad it's not just me that feels like I played well.
Yeah, I mean, I totally anticipated that game going like the opposite way of what it went. But I think maybe just your gateway count explosion wasn't quite there in time, unfortunately. But you had the right idea of getting that macro going, getting the economy, which was looking strong, so looks like you almost held it. If you had like a round of Zealots with those goons, would have been clutch.
All right. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get everything all set up again. Just getting the scoreboard for the next series set up. All right. This very bizarre, but let's try this again. There we go. Okay. So we're getting the second set. So, all right. So we have set 2. I believe we have it's a ZVP. or PVZ. Sorry, ZVT, TVZ, depending on how you want to look at it. And I hope I'm spelling his name right. Arneanach? Airneanach?
Oh yeah, good old Aaron, or caster Aaron.
And our buddy Aaron, and we have as well Gamer Hells. Oh, I forgot to write team number, team A. And Forgotten Bros. All right. Cool. And we're on Sandstorm again. Okay. We're ready to go.
Alright.
Go out of... Oops. There we go. Okay. Awesome. Alright. So this is our second set. Let's go ahead and get the replays loaded.
Very nice, man. And one thing I wanted to note that is really cool, just to have all these other players from just around the world, man. Like, really awesome to see them come together in this league and come out and play. Like, Pando from the Czech Republic coming to play in our league, really cool. Gamer Hell's here from Austria, which is, you know, another place around the world. It's really cool to see all these players come in and play. So, big shout out to the players. Thanks for coming out to play.
Excuse me. Sorry. All right.
I know the time zones can be difficult sometimes too for the players.
So
we appreciate that.
And I'm glad you mentioned that because I feel like I kind of want to talk before we start this next series. I kind of want to talk about what NSL is a little bit, and that's it's so NSL stands for Nom Star League, as you can see, and it's basically an in-house hosted tournament at the Nom clan at Team Nom. But, you know, it's a very fun, kind of like non-prize pool tournament, and we put it on to just have fun together as a clan, and we open it up to people outside of the clan as well. So yeah, I agree. It's great to see all these new faces come in this season.
Yeah, definitely. And it's been bigger every season. Continuously, so
yeah. Thank you to all the players for signing up and for delivering on all these awesome games.
Indeed. Yep. Sometimes the map pool can be a little bit funky to play on, but always makes for some good, entertaining games for us to watch. So we appreciate the players going out there and just having a good time.
Right. Well, looks like we're ready to get game one started.
Alrighty, second set of the day. Snow's Forgotten Bros versus Hyperion These Nuts.
In the top right this time, representing Snow's Forgotten Bros, we have Gamer Hells, our Terran player. And in the bottom left, we have Aaron. Representing Hydralick These Nuts, our Zerg player.
Perfect, indeed. Couldn't have said it better myself. Oh,
there you go.
Nothing better than a little bit of some music, some Skyrim music. Get the SC brain going.
Yep. Little known fact, SC is actually short for Skyrim.
So far, we got a Overlord being made from Zerg. Let's see if he's gonna go for the 12 hatch. Or it could be 12 pool, which is also could be a common build on a 2-person map.
Looks like it might be a 12 hatch. I think we're gonna see some larvae coming up. Yep, there they go. I mean, sorry, drones coming up.
Yep, there's the drones. Alright, no early pool from Zerg. Standard gonna be Rax. Expand from Terran is what it looks like.
Oh man, someone's got a full waypoint list. SCV going to scout. We've got there's our 12 hatch. The drone scout.
Nice, they're gonna high five each other, almost.
Yep.
Alright, Terran sees the 12 hatch. And is there no spawning pool from Zerg?
No, there's none.
This is interesting. Is he gonna go 3 hatch before pool? Is he? Don't tell me. I think he's gonna do it.
There. Oh man.
He's
Nice
gonna
call.
do it. Oh my god, he did it. He done did it, man.
Oh.
Oh wow. Well, let's see what the response from Terran is. I think he threw down a second barracks, which in this case you don't really need to expand at all. I would love to see him put the pressure on in a few minutes, which I like his choice here. Punish that greedy Zerg. Especially since he was able to scout it. Hopefully he knows what's going on. He may have been tricked and not actually know that there's a 3rd hatch, which sometimes it can be tricky to scout that out. If you don't know like the gas timings for Zerg or whatever, but yeah, let's hope that it doesn't go unpunished, because it could turn bad for Terran. But there's a pretty narrow timing window where he can just come right in. The Zerglings won't be done. I mean, they will be now, but I don't know. Let's see what Terran can get done, man.
Looks like we're going for an academy. Is this also for Marine Range?
Yeah, it should be for the stem rush. Oh my gosh, we have a 4th hatchery being thrown down before lair. This is insane.
I love this play here from our Zerg player.
Oh, wow. This is something special you don't see every day.
This is...
Oh my god, the 2 links take out the scouting SUV. So I think Terran knows a little bit what's going on. At least he looks like he's prepping for a push out here. Stim has started. And he looks like he's got a decent amount of bio. Now it's going to be on to Zerg whether he can make sunken colonies in time to hold off this push when the push out comes. And we'll see when that happens. The thing with this build for Zerg is he's got to make sunken colonies at like 2 different locations, since he took that really fast 3rd base. And then that 4th base should go undetected for quite some time, but the thing is he's got to hold on here. He's got lots of money to do so.
There they go.
Yeah, there they
Got
go.
3 of them.
It's gonna be close, man. This is about perfect timing to start those creep colonies. So it's gonna be really close here.
Maybe
Yeah,
these
send them
Zerglings
out.
can hold the push down a little bit, can stall it.
Yeah, looking to buy some time. Not a lot. Let's see if he stems and goes for it.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so tight.
It's so tight. It's like just about perfect timing.
Oh my
they're
gosh.
finished.
Beautiful.
They're finished. What a nice timing from Arn. Perfect timing on those sunkens. But now the 3rd is exposed. If he's somehow able to find that base right now, that could be so clutch. But I don't think he's going to go scout for it. Oh, man. Yeah. It'll be tricky to find because it's not something we really expect Zerg to have right now. Is that base? He will probably be suspecting a corner base, so we'll see if he ends up finding that. But so far, Terran just staying on one base right now. Going to continue amassing for this push, even adding down a third barracks.
It looks like we're just going pure bio push that Terran.
Pure bio, man. It's gonna look to try to bust here. Here we go. With the attempt. Oh my god. I can't tell if Zerg's gonna be able to hold on yet or not. The Zerglings buying so much time for those Sunkens to get their damage done. And I think Zerg's gonna hold just barely. One Sunken does go down. Oh, the fireback goes down just as the drones were being pulled. That's heartbreaking.
Oh man.
It looks like Zerg has done it, man. I mean, nice haul from Zerg. He was even surprised. Oh man.
That stim pack does crawl on your skin, man. It's not good stuff for you. All right.
Man.
So we have an eBay going down for Terran. Still building off of 3 barracks here. I'm expecting to see. Oh yes, there we go. Arn's favorite unit here. I am expecting to see Hydras and Lurkers coming up.
Yeah, that could be a really strong play here, especially if he gets all these gases going.
Ah, hidden Hydra tech.
4 gas. Yeah, that's nice. Keeping Terran from scanning anything what's going on here. I think in a little while Zerg's macro is really going to explode. Terran's going to have to be on the defensive.
I think so. I think Terran is. It looks to me like they've lost whatever window they had to.
Yeah, I think that bust potential has pretty much gone out the window now. Now he's got to kind of just go into D mode and get his tech up and going. His factory is about to finish, so that's good timing for how the game is going. And then hopefully we can get maybe some tanks out, which will be great against Lurkers. I don't know what he's going to decide to do though.
Could we also see SK Terran?
We could see SK Terran, which definitely can work against the Lurkers and the Hydras. It may not be as strong for players that aren't super good at micro and have tons of APM, because you definitely will be having to split lots of Marines and medics against the Lurkers and stuff like that. But yeah, it can definitely work. Generally, the easier play is just to go tanks against this build. But especially once you get the Defilers, and there's not much that the bio can do to attack the Lurkers under Dark Swarm, or the Hydras under Dark Swarm, so.
Okay,
Yeah.
So we have, as Zerg, we have pushed the Terran back home, and we are getting that critical map control now. We're starting to get it.
Right, he's getting those 4 gases going. Gonna be super scary. And like you said, getting that map control going. Nice vision with the overlords on the map to kind of spot for dropships. Getting into a nice position here for Zerg for sure. And with those Lurkers going in at the 12 o'clock with that overlord, I didn't see if Zerg got drops on the overlord, but it makes me look like he wants to load that into the overlord to go drop. But I guess we'll see if that happens. That could be a nice play for sure.
So I do see 2 starport and a science facility starting for Terran. So it looks like we are going to see that SK build.
Yeah, going into a little bit of SK. Maybe throw some tanks in there.
And there you go. There's the lurker drop.
Okay, he did.
I love how slow this overlord is moving.
Oh yeah. Like it's gonna get there, but It might take a while. Oh no, it stopped.
It's the high-speed lurker rail.
And Zerg really getting into a really nice position. I mean, if this lurker drop does any damage at all, it's going to be devastating for the Terran right now.
Nice. We're just ferrying them into the territory here. It looks like we are going for 2 more hatches as Zerg.
Alright, here we go with the lurkers, and there's nothing to defend them. Sneaking their way in. Nice SimCity though. Oh, they come in undetected.
Nice. Beautiful. This is
These
gonna...
aren't good turrets. Terran could potentially split the Marines, but with the SimCity here, it actually makes it tough. So, nice job with the lurker spines taking down those Marines. Oh, a turret goes down. They are gonna get the other turret. The pathing is hard.
Medics are body blocking the Marines.
Yeah,
that sucks.
that was a really nice spot to bury.
Beautiful.
As soon as those bio try to get through that little choke point, makes it so hard.
Oh man! Finally, though, shut down the lurker push. That was a pretty devastating play there from our Zerg player.
Yeah, nice damage there from Arden getting that lurker drop to work out for him, and now he's getting so many hatches out on the map. He's gonna have tons of units popping out in no time.
Third CC
does.
finishing.
Yeah, has 30 CC. And does he have +1 weapons already? I see one already researching that might be +2 weapons for Terran. But what's the bio upgrades looking like?
Looks like we're getting +1 bio for Terran, and
okay.
for Zerg we have ground, carapace, and rage upgrade. So we're going to be upgrading our lurkers.
Yep, that'll be really strong, especially since Terran doesn't have any armor right now. Oh, those bio are just gonna go down to these lurker spines.
I've played so many lurker defense maps. This is very familiar.
Oh man. Lurkers can be very terrifying, and this is a lot of lurkers, no doubt. Yeah, GG is called.
Right.
Well played from Arnanak. Nice job, game 1.
Alright.
Nice try there with the bust from Gamer Hells. God, that was so close, man. Looked like he needed one more second to go in to bust those Sunkens.
Definitely, yeah. Alright, beautiful. Let me get back into the game here. That was excellent macro play out of par in that game, I would have to say.
Indeed, just really showing the power of getting away with that 3 hatch before pool and work out really strong.
Right. Game 2, looks like we're going on to Dark Origin. Alright,
Okay.
This should be an exciting map. Here we go.
Another 2-person map, I do believe, yep.
Right. In the top left, representing Snow's Forgotten Bros, we have our Terran player, Gamer Hells. And in the bottom right, representing Hydra Lick These Nuts, we have our nom caster buddy Arn.
Well said, well said. Cross map on Dark Origin, 2-person map. Destination remake. Anyone played Destination back in the day? Was quite popular for some time.
I like the. I'm interested in the choice of Gamer Hells to choose another 2-player map this game.
Yeah, honestly, this is not my favorite map to play against Zergon. Especially if they utilize that backdoor spot that you can use on this map if you kill it with some splash damage. It allows you to slip through the back, and there's 2 ramps towards the natural on this map, so if they sneak towards the back one and you're not even looking out for it, it could be just devastating. So
That was,
nice to use that.
I believe that was a 9 depot or an 8 depot. I'm not sure, but that was a 9 barracks.
Okay, maybe slightly faster. Try to get out some earlier Marines. Nice catch on that.
Oh, yes.
Oh my god.
Arn
we
bringing
have
the nasty.
Proxy hatchery. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's at a base, so it's technically not a proxy hatchery. But yeah, he might be looking to utilize that backdoor spot I was talking about. So we'll see what he does. He might just be going... Okay, he does pull... It might just be like a 2-hatch lurker type build, I'm guessing. So there's the gas. Alright, Terran gets in and scouts. And that's got to be a little hard to know what's going on, because you see the pool and you kind of are waiting to see a drone going out to take another base at this time. But something's got to look fishy here for Zerg.
If you're Terran and you see that this pool basically just started when you got there, are you like suspicious?
That would make me suspicious for sure. And it's like the fine details, but I think it's something very worth paying attention to. Especially if you get the first scout, which you always will on the 2-person map. So it looks like maybe he's kind of identified Zerg is doing something out of the ordinary, gonna be going for like a 1 base 2 racks. Maybe do that push again.
We are building some lings here. What do we... Oh, man. And we have more lings coming up here. Oh, man.
Oh my gosh.
We are mining.
Oh, there is a mineral patch I forgot that you can clear. So he doesn't even need the splash damage to take down that building.
This
and
is
he can just run in with Zerglings. Oh my gosh.
This is going to be really devastating for Terran.
Yeah, now this is something else you don't see very often for sure. Very old school kind of mindset with that proxy hatchery. But I like the idea behind it, especially if it goes undetected, which I don't think Terran will be scouting up there. And they should go look for it, but I don't know if it's gonna happen, and I'm worried for Terran. This mineral patch is gonna be mined out very shortly.
Couple more cycles.
A few more cycles.
But you know what? This is looking like if Terran just stays home and plays their hand very close to their chest, this is a pretty sizable defense force here.
You know, you're right. You're absolutely right. Like, if he just goes for the Zerg main base, there's not going to be a whole lot back at home for Zerg, and it looks like he is pushing out right now. And so if he notices a lot of lings running into his base, he just needs to make some fire bats, and he very well be able to counter this build from Zerg. So let's see what happens here. He's going for it.
Oh man, doesn't even see the lings here outside his natural. Oh, okay. We got him now. We are diving across the map here.
Go for it. Go for it. And here we go with the Ling flood coming in the back door. Oh my god, there's so many Lings. Oh, fire bats aren't going to be enough.
Oh man.
Pull his army back. Oh my god, if he can save these barracks.
We do have enough firepower with the
Oh my
Marines,
God.
but
Is
oh,
he gonna hold? He lost all the SCVs.
oh my gosh! Oh, but look
no.
at the Lings go down.
Oh, the
Can he
Lings are going
recover?
down. But here comes the round 2. Oh no! He knows. Poor Gamer Hells knows. Oh my gosh! What an unfortunate timing. I can't believe that timing worked out how it did.
I love the banter
That is
between these
crazy.
two. Another
That's
round of
great.
Lings coming in. I don't think we can hold this next one.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be a close one. Nice job utilizing that SimCity there, though. That was a much better engagement for sure. Well, let's see if he can hold off a couple more of those attacks. He may not be out just yet. So far, Zerg only has Zerglings right now, so see if Terran can stabilize. That would be epic.
We are even on workers again.
Oh my god, that's
Pretty
insane.
even.
Oh, here comes some more Lings across the map looking to go for the final blow. He wants it.
Reinforcing. Man, we're looking to just come all in from the back door here. Look at that.
Wow, we're even getting melee upgrade for the Zergling attack. These Lings are going to be really, really powerful.
Range coming in for Terran. Marine range.
Oh my gosh. Please make some fire bats. Please make more fire bats. There's no way he knows to make more fire bats. Because he has no vision of what's going on, but... Oh man.
This is intense.
It's nerve-wracking. The suspense killing me.
It's so funny.
Oh no. Aaron's slowly starting to stabilize, make a comeback on that worker count here. Oh, he's got to be really, really careful moving out here. I actually don't even think he realized that there was the back door option. There's so many units back there just waiting. Waiting for the right opportunity to come in. Melee weapons almost done for Zerg. I can feel the attack coming.
This is going to be like box art StarCraft here.
Oh my gosh. That's so many units there at the top right.
That is just... That is an unruly number of Zerglings, and we are building our defenses in the wrong spot.
Yep, unfortunately.
Right.
Let's see if Terran ends up going to scout the back of his base there. Nope, not gonna go check it out.
Nope. This is I'm noticing we're very all in here as Zerg.
Yeah, I mean, if Terran is able to spot this in time to like make a bunch of fire bats, I think he can make a comeback from here.
I feel like
Oh my
we
god!
needed
here
to build
we
more
go.
units.
Yep,
Oh,
there's
man.
nothing in the main, and here comes all the
Oh
Zerglings.
man! Oh my gosh! The swarm! The swarm
The swarm.
arrives!
Oh my gosh, that's terrifying. That's one melee.
Somebody screenshot this. This is box art StarCraft.
Incredible, man.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, I feel
There's
so
two
bad for Gamer Hells. He didn't know
Bummer.
about the 2 entrances.
Oh.
Yeah, that is so unfortunate.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh!
GG.
GG's both players. What an entertaining series,
Oh,
man!
and he was making a comeback too. He was
Yeah.
totally making a comeback.
Oh, I feel like we had 2 barracks and we should have just kept building units. Oh my gosh, it was so close. All right.
Oh boy. Well, very interesting games, no doubt.
Wow, what a series there. Arn, man, I played Arn in CPL 9 playoffs. Never a dull series with that Zerg player.
No kidding.
Well played.
Yeah, really cool to see some new builds that we don't really see very often. Nice job utilizing that map. I was wondering if I would see anyone kind of go for those builds. You don't see too many people utilize that area on that map, so.
Right.
Definitely a force to be reckoned with.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying these games as much as I'm enjoying casting because this is a ton of fun. All right. Let's go to the score screen here. Update our scores. So that was
Arden taking down 2 more points for Hydralick these nuts.
yeah.
Gamer Hells 0, unfortunately. Although I think if it was on a more standard map, he would have had better luck.
Yeah, that was a very, very interesting map choice from Gamer Hells for Game 2. But
Yeah, unfortunate. Didn't know about that. I bet he wouldn't have chosen it had he known.
yeah, I think you're right. I think if either of those games went into a more standard game, I think we would have seen a potentially different Game 2, I would say.
No doubt. No doubt.
But you know what?
The fates have spoken.
This is definitely a fun league, and those were fun games. Like, you can tell those two had a
Yeah.
blast.
Yeah, those were fun games.
GG's, well played. Getting the final series of the night set up. Pretty hype, man. This is gonna be a pretty hype series, I think. Have
Ooh, Fuzzy versus Memnon.
Fuzzy versus Mem. 2 very, very solid players.
Yes, indeed, man. I believe Fuzzy was on our CPL team.
Yep. He's had the pleasure of playing one game against Fuzzy during our CPL season. And he is very, 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 very good.
Yeah, he is very surprisingly good for his skill level. I think he'll be leveling up in no time. But it's nice to see him get better and better for sure.
And that said, though, Memnon is also a very solid player for his skill level. Very, very, very solid timings as a Protoss player. So this should be a very, very, very hype series. I'm excited for it. I've had the pleasure of watching a few of his games and casting one of Memnon's games, and he definitely does not disappoint either. So
Awesome.
Two very talented knobbers coming up.
No doubt, no doubt.
All right, and Sandstorm's gonna be game 1. Here way. All right. That awesome, beautiful. Okay. All right, everybody. This is the last series of the night, and so far, man, Hydra Lick These Nuts is they are delivering on the trash talk. That is for sure. Very good week for them.
Yeah, they have been playing a pretty impressive series so far.
All right. All right. Game 1 going back to Sandstorm for the last time tonight. Are you ready, AK?
Alrighty, here we go.
All right. And
PvP, baby.
in the top right, representing Hydra Lick These Nuts, we have Memnon, also known as Memnon. And in the bottom left, representing Snow's Forgotten Bros, our Terran player, Fuzzy Branch.
Awesome, man. Get to see some more TVP here in this wild two-person map. And I know that ramp has become an issue for a lot of players, so let's see how these two can deal with it. Here we do have a pretty forward pylon. And then Fast Scout may be looking to go for a gas steal. And this is definitely something very common that you see on a two-person map. Protoss going for that gas steal.
Set 10 gateway. Come on, 100 minerals, do it. There's the gas steal.
Got it. Yep, and that can always be frustrating for Terran to deal with, no doubt.
Nice Sim City here with Terran. Should slightly delay our gas at home. I'm guessing, are we going to go an 11 gas? Maybe a 12 gas, I would say. That would make sense, I think.
I've seen a couple different variations. Sometimes they'll take that gas, sometimes they'll go into a Nexus follow-up even from behind all this.
That would be That would be very excellent to see as well.
And I mean, the thing with the gas still, like, it definitely can delay the Terran's tech. And so I do like getting the gas here rather than the Nexus. Because if you just go with the Nexus, then it kind of lets the Terran catch back up to you. And you can become vulnerable to like a bunker bust. But here, where Protoss is just going to get goons out. I like that position because I think he'll be able to get his goons out there before the tanks are even close to being done. So we'll have an opportunity to go for a bunker bust. Let's see what damage this Zealot can get done. If it can get in and kill some Marines, it's going to be some good damage too.
Alright, we have 1 Marine, 2 Marines out. The Sim City here, though, is really Zealot-proof.
Yeah, pretty nice Sim City there from Fuzzy. Didn't lose a single Zealot. Nice job pulling his SCVs too, hasn't lost an SCV. Oh, there one goes.
Oh, looks like, yep. So we're gonna get a Marine. I don't feel like we got an SCV, but I feel like it's pretty minimal damage done here.
Yeah, didn't get too much damage done this first time around. Let's see what the second round can do with the second Zealot.
Oh, there we go. We got one of the Marines picked off.
Marine. Oh, that Zealot was almost took down that SCV.
Oh, man.
And I mean, delaying this expansion from Terran is really nice from Protoss already, so there's the factory. And it looks like there's not going to be another Zealot, so that will be the end of the Zealot pressure for now. But here's the Goon. And if it works its way across the map, there's a long way for that tank from being finished, so there's definitely a window here where he can dive back in, and he kept that Zealot alive even, so he might be able to find some further damage even.
And I do believe it takes the Goon as long to get across the map, even though they have to do this roundabout path, as it takes the Zealot, a slow Zealot, to get across the map. I do believe the 2 times are similar.
Wow. Those slow Zealots, man.
So, it's Terran. We're building a bunker here. We have 4 Marines. We have a factory up in the Protoss base.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even see him sneak that up there. How did he get that in there? That's so crazy.
This.
Wow. Oh, that is epic.
Fuzzy bringing the nasty this game.
Oh, he's totally faking like he's taking an expansion. And I believe he fooled the Protoss because the Protoss didn't actually poke in to confirm there was a CC or not. And this factory in the top has got so much space to just be hidden from all of the Protoss bases, so he's going to sneak in there really nicely.
Wow, dude. What a play from Terran. These vultures are just going to run in here and get free kills.
Yeah, he's just going to wait for some more vultures just to be able to kill everything. Oh wow, he even got the CC.
Nice. We have goons, more goons moving in to try and threaten the bunker, it looks like. And there they go. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Wow. That is rough.
Oh, getting some nice probe kills already, whittling down the probe count to 19 to 25.
We do have goons coming in to counterattack. This probably is enough goons to hold this off.
Yeah, actually nice defense there from Memnon. He could have probably lost a lot more, but he had some goons back at home, so stabilizing, but the mines are done now, getting thrown down. Oh, unfortunately taking out the vultures instead of the goon.
Ob's out in plenty of time. We are able to sweep those mines now.
Now I'm hoping to see whether or not Fuzzy got enough damage done there on that attack, because it was really nice, but I'm worried that maybe it didn't get enough done. Looks like he might have another opportunity to come in.
Okay, so we are getting second gas here as Protoss. We're getting a bunch of Zealots now instead.
Oh, interesting. Alright, Protoss does identify where the factory is in his base.
There we go.
Yeah, nice play from Fuzzy Branch, though. That got lots of good kills, and he's ahead in worker count right now, so he's got himself ahead. Thing is, Protoss will have a pretty sizable army here, and should be able to kind of move out to prevent Terran from taking a third base.
So we have siege tanks. It doesn't look like we have siege mode done yet. We do have siege tanks, and we kind of have our natural defense here going up to Terran. We are on 2 factories right now, going up to 3.
Okay. Yeah, he's got to be able to remake those units since he isn't able to use one of those factories that was in the Protoss base now. So, I don't know, there is a timing that Protoss can push out here, and he actually has a lot of units, so...
And we just now have a 3rd Nexus going down here for Protoss, so... I like that we're, as Protoss, we're just kind of keeping our cool and methodically expanding.
Yeah, nice job with the Observer with the army, making sure he's not going to run into any mines. And it looks like he's just kind of looking to push out to get that map presence, which is going to be really great. Especially if he can just deny this 3rd for as long as possible.
Siege mode is not done at all either. So these tanks are going to be not as powerful as they could be.
Right, they are in kind of a very forward situation too, so I think if Protoss wanted to dive on one of those tanks, he might be able to get 1 or 2 of them, but it'd just be the smarter play to just sit back. There's siege mode now.
I misspoke. We do have siege mode.
Just as we spoke it into existence. Oh, but here we go. There's only 2 tanks, so he's going to dive right on top of one of them. This one right away. Even got the shuttle with the army now.
Oh yeah, with our 4 Zealots. Nice. At 10 minutes.
He could actually bust this. He might just go for the bust. Unloading the Zealots on top of the tanks. Oh, he only unloaded 1 Zealot out of the shuttle, unfortunately. Yeah, nice job backing off there. Good idea with the play, but good job when he backed off and didn't lose too many units there, so.
Okay, we have more
nice
goons.
Engagement.
More goons rallying to the high ground position here. We are transferring probes now to the 3rd. How many? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gigs for Protoss.
Nice.
We're just now getting Citadel. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 factories now for Terran. And we are going to be getting science vessels out pretty shortly here.
Alright, good timing on the vessels from Terran. Looks like Protoss here are going to try to deny a little bit of map control from Terran to keep him from taking that 3rd base a little bit longer. Looks like eventually Terran will be able to take that base.
But yeah, very, very good job stalling, I feel like.
Yeah, for sure. Never want to allow Terran to just go up and take that base freely without any contesting at all. But it looks like Fuzzy's starting to get ready to think about taking that base.
We you're building a CC anywhere? You have barracks here. Okay. Yeah, I don't see a CC starting yet. Observer coming in, saying that we don't have a third CC yet, but we do have. We are, as you say, getting ready.
Yeah,
Very,
nice.
very strong defensive position here too.
Indeed. Nice job getting the observer into the main of Terran and kind of sees everything what's going on. I don't think it quite was able to go over and see the factory count, but should have a pretty good idea. And yeah, Protoss looking to take a fourth base behind all this. There's the third from Terran. And I know we've seen this before. Just that white high ground area is kind of like really important on this map. And it's going to kind of come down to who can control those areas from one or the other. But so far, pretty even on macro. So both player supplies pretty close to even.
So, are we gonna try and push these goons away off of this high ground here with this small tank count?
I think getting control of that area is really nice, but you also got to be very careful about getting your units in the right spots, and if you overextend it could be scary too. But it looks like Fuzzy is reading your mind and just going to try to take this area. I saw Protoss researching storms, which is almost done, so it looks like we will be doing a lot of gateway man with some storms.
Yep. We got.
I didn't see any Stargate tech or anything like that, so maybe no arbiters.
So we have currently we have +1 finishing, we have Zealot Legs just finished, and Storm. So we're seeing pretty standard Protoss ground build coming out of Memnon.
With the shuttle style play. Which can be really hard to play, honestly, but can be really effective too at the same time.
Nice job picking off that observer for Terran.
Yeah, both players kind of wanting to maintain control of this area.
I like the decision to build mines here and try and delay reinforcements.
Yeah, for sure. That's a nice job placing those mines there. I think there's a shuttle coming down the left side. Or no, that's an observer.
Yeah, if you're Protoss, every time you lose these, at least for me, every time I lose those things trying to get vision, it's always annoying. So,
yeah,
always good pickoffs.
I heard a trick if you patrol your observer instead of like left clicking it or move commanding it, and once it hits the turret it'll back off if you're on the patrol. I think it backs off in time right before it dies, but I'm not exactly sure how that trick works out. Obviously easier said than done because those things die so fast. Oh, but there is a little bit of a fight going down. Goon's looking to clear some spider mines. They do step on one mine there.
Vultures coming in. We have, we still have, we're still trying to gain control of this position. It looks like this is going to be a pretty important point this game.
Right, and it's going to come down to a big slugfest. It looks like both players just content to sit back and macro. They are approaching max supplies here, so they will be fighting shortly. Oh, there's a little bit of an engagement.
This is exactly the kind of engagement you want as Protoss. You want your Zealots to get on those tanks, and you want your goons to come in.
Definitely worth it, in my opinion, just to sacrifice some army to clear some of those tank counts is going to be really good to keep them down. They are fighting for this position right now, so I think whoever kind of can control this area is going to be in a good spot.
So we are on 5 base now as Protoss. And we are on, let's see, 3, 5. We have a Stargate. 6. So we're on 6 gateways, and it looks like we're going for arbiters.
And we are still really even in supplies. Actually, Fuzzy Branch has managed to pull ahead. And that's always good for Terran, so we can keep up this macro. Somehow get another base. I still think Terran is going to be okay here.
Yeah, it looks like we do have double forge here from Memnon, but oh, here we go. Here comes the gateways that we needed.
Okay, more
5.
gateway explosion.
5 going down.
Definitely going to need those if he's going to want to continue on this gateway man style. And the thing with this map is like the corner bases is kind of like playing on Eclipse, right? Like you can't take a second base or third base as your corner base and explode on more gateways. I mean, there's a little bit of room in the corners to make gateways, but not a lot. So this fight is going to be extra important.
Yeah, I do think we're finally going to gain control of this position here as Terran.
Yeah, Fuzzy Branch being nice and patient, waiting for that critical army supply to really take control of that area.
Nice job. It looks like we're going to try and go and deny the 4th here. Nice play from our Protoss player.
Oh, here we go. Terran just going to decide to sack it and cancel the CC. Nice stop there from Protoss for sure. Coming in with the shuttles to look to find some tanks out of position.
Yep. I like that Memnon knows this map.
He is playing it pretty well. Oh, he's got to be careful here though. This is not the way you want to engage. Oh, fighting uphill into the siege tanks. Melting all the goons. Nice fight here from Fuzzy Branch.
Nice job. That, you know what, if he didn't do that, if he didn't react, Fuzzy didn't react the way he did, those that army was looking to go just straight down in here into his 3rd.
Right. That could have been really nice, and he caught him just in the nick of time, so really clutch timing there from Fuzzy Branch, stopping that army from just going down there like that. I didn't actually realize it goes all the way down like that. That's cool. That could be very scary. But now Fuzzy Branch's army is so powerful right now.
Yes, we this is looking very good for Terran.
Yeah, I agree, definitely.
We have a 3-2 almost done. We're maxed out, and I don't feel like our Protoss has the macro they need to stop this.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard, especially not being able to have gateways in the second spot on the map too, to remax. I mean, he has a really nice economy, he just might not be able to spend it all if Terran is able to get on top of this army and then get on top of the gateways. It's just gonna be really tough to come back from that spot. But so far, Protoss holding on to that position. Terran's starting to take more of the map. As this game goes later and later, it's more and more Terran favored. So, here we go with the big push from Terran.
This is
both players maxed.
This is so terrifying, this push.
Oh, we had one EMP get thrown down. We're gonna have another. Maybe. Yep. Oh, maybe not. He snipes the vessel before it can get one off. And then nice little stasis there. This is a ton of Terran army. We need some scans. There we go. And we got the vessel. Let's see. Protoss able to clear this Terran army up. I don't know. There's so many tanks. So many tanks.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this massive Terran army just muscling its way through.
I don't know if we can stop this. I think Terran can just A move and win.
It is starting to look that way. This is not the spot Protoss wants to be in, for sure. Now that Terran is getting control of this area, he's definitely going to be in a very good spot. And Goliath looking to do what they do best, just taking down the Protoss army. There's not a lot of vultures, but there's so many tanks and a decent amount of Goliaths. They still ought to be able to take fights really well, and they are. It's just clearing up those dragoons.
This third is toast. And I don't know. What do you want to do here as Terran? Do you just want to go and do a killing blow, or do you want to try and take out all these expansions?
I mean, I like just kind of containing this area, maintaining that map control, and then using like a few units just to go out to the expansions and take them out with those. But this area is definitely the most important area right here. Necessarily doesn't even have to go in and kill the Protoss base as long as he stops all the production. But he's just catching slow little units little by little as they come out, which is exactly what he wants to do. And since Protoss can't put 8 ways in 2 different spots,
GG is called.
too hard to come back for sure. Well played though, good game.
Right. That was yeah. Well played from both players, to be honest. I feel like, you know, Memnom really had control of that early game, it felt like, to me. But, you know, Fuzzy just, like, you know, he saw that he needed to take control of that high ground, very methodically took it, and then just built up.
Yeah, he did a really great job of being patient, which is something that I struggle with is playing Terran. I just want to go out there and attack all the time, and but Fuzzy did a great job just sitting back, getting what he needs, waiting for that critical army mass, and did what he needed to do. So good job, Fuzzy.
Hey y'all, thanks for the love, chat. I hope you're enjoying these games. We have I believe two more games in the series, so this is awesome, man. Thank you for showing up and supporting us. I am joined today by AK, who's my co-caster.
Hello, hello. Yes, indeed.
And let's see. Let's get game 2 fired up here.
And I honestly don't know how Fuzzy snuck that SCV into Protoss base to build that factory, but that was super cool.
Oh man, that's a great move. That's a great move. Okay, game 2. It looks like we are going on to. Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only Protoss that loves this map. It looks like we're going on to Paradiso.
Okay. Another very popular choice this season for second map.
Okay. Making sure everything's all squared away here. Looks good to me. All right, let's go.
Here we go.
All right, do you want to do the honors this time, my friend?
Oh, sure. Here we got game 2 in the top right. Is going to be Memnon fighting for Hydraulic D's Nuts. And in the bottom right, we got our blue Terran player Fuzzy Branch playing for Snow's Forgotten Bros. It's going to be game 2 of the night. So far, Fuzzy Branch took down game 1. Looking to take down game 2 here.
All right. Very excellent.
And we got bottom spawns on Paradiso. Ericata's map. Remake of Dante's Peak. Now let's see if Fuzzy's going to be planning on sneaking out any sneaky SCVs to build some more sneaky factories for this game. I did not even see him get that SCV in last game. Alright, and let's see when Memnon is going to be scouting. Probe. No early gas steal this time.
It looks like we have standard openers out of both players.
Alright. Love me some standard TVP. This is still my worst matchup, but here we go. Let's see, Fuzzy's going to be getting first scout. Is he going to be going up? Yes, he is. Always feels nice getting that first scout on the Protoss. Let's see where the Protoss is going to be headed. Oh, Protoss going to the wrong spot, it looks like, unfortunately. Alright, Turn's just going to see everything pretty standard so far from Protoss. And there is going to be a Zealot that might have snuck around that scouting SCV, so hopefully Fuzzy Branch saw that, but if he didn't, he might get caught off guard by a Zealot coming in. Meanwhile, Terran just going on factory expand, pulling the SCVs off gas, leaving one mining. And the Zealot will be coming up right into the Terran base. See if he can get some Marine kills. Ooh, nice pull on the Marine, keeping that one alive. Zealot gonna try to chase it down. Good body blocks from the SCVs from Fuzzy Branch. Oh, the Zealot slips by the SCVs and now gets on top of one of the Marines. The other one's really low HP. Oh, Fuzzy Branch gets inside of SimCity just in the nick of time. Nice job. And clears the Zealot. Now there's a goon inside the base.
Oh man. Ooh. Goon not getting the damage done it wanted to do, but it looks like we I can't tell the Nexus timing. It looks like we were trying to go for maybe a 23. We've got a bunker going down for Terran. We've got a Nexus going down for Protoss. Should see a Robo starting here shortly, I would imagine.
Let's see what Fuzzy Branch decides to do here, because last game he kind of took the bunker and made it look like he was expanding, but didn't. This time he is going to be taking the CC on location. Yep, everything pretty standard so far.
Going
Looks
up
like
to 2 factories.
adding that second factory, yep. And it looked like Terran had a SCV in the base of Protoss and was able to get out and keep it alive somehow, so that was really nice. Nice scouting information from Fuzzy.
I wasn't paying attention, but that may have been the scouting SCV from the beginning.
Oh wow.
Because
it really nice.
It is at half health.
Well, that was a really nice scouting SCV for sure. Even going to be able to keep an eye on the third timing if Protoss takes it there. It looks like he's going to sneak around some vultures out on the map.
Yeah, trying to get some vision.
Yeah. Hopefully sneak around some Dragoons. Oh, if he can get up here and deny that probe from taking 12 o'clock, that'd be sick. But Memnon has his goons in a really nice position here to prevent any run-bys, so nice job keeping those goons there. Vultures are going to run up here.
So we are going to slow down this third timing as Terran.
Yeah, nice job picking off the probe there. So now Terran knows Protoss wants to expand and take a third. Wondering what his response is going to be to all this. Looks like he's throwing down some more factories. Or at least going to be on 3 factories. Be standard. Excuse me. +1 started for Terran.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks just like pretty standard play from both of these. Third finally going down. We have enough goons here now to kind of deal with anything. Nice pylon wall here at the high ground entrance. Let's see, we have a Obs coming in, seeing the factory count, seeing we're on three of them.
Yeah, by the looks of Fuzzy's factory count, it makes me think he's just going to be planning on taking his third base off of these 3 facts, which is a good idea.
We're on 4 fact here as Protoss and expanding as a third, expanding to a third, which isn't bad. This is not a bad way to play if you're trying to get your macro filled in. And we do have a Citadel coming down. Looks like we are just trying to do that. Probably that Arbiter tech. That'll be my best guess. We are, and we're just sieging up very defensive posture here as Terran. Building up our 3-fact army here. Both, so Memnom is a little bit behind in workers, but both of them are very even in supply, which tells me that Memnom is really focusing a lot on army.
That's a good point.
But I see us building more workers, so I don't know if we're intentionally going all in here. And, you know, I mean, I've done this a million times, where I'm just behind on my probe production.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. He is quite behind on pro production compared to Terran. Actually, that's a good point.
But we are. Are these trying to go out and get some map control? These vultures here.
I would imagine it looks like he may just be kind of trying to sneak them around to deny the Protoss 4th again, to deny further expansions, and also to make sure that Protoss isn't just taking a corner base to get those extra gateways going super early.
I like this positioning here from Protoss. This is, you know, very key pathing. So I like that we're just kind of holding here.
Yeah, nice job utilizing the map on the high ground there, instead of just having your goons at a random spot. He actually has that high ground, so that's going to be really nice once Terran tries to push out there.
And if, yeah, it looks like he was just reading my mind. If we can get control of this high ground too, I feel like we'll start to get our bases pretty secured from any vulture shenanigans.
Yeah, nice pick off on the probe there. He was denied that 4th base probe. Fuzzy Branch done a good job of killing those probes early on.
And now we're okay. So we're scanning. Where would that scan go? Did it go up here? Maybe. I didn't see where that scan went.
Yeah, lots of scans going down, starting to kind of get an idea of where he wants to make his next move. I think most likely it will be just to push out to take the third base. Kind of like to see Protoss get an army in position to deny that third base. Would be really nice, but Terran so far has not gone to take it yet.
Oh, he probably went up here to scan the gateway count, I bet.
Yeah, that's really good intel for sure.
I hear a shuttle.
Oh, he may be doing the same style that he did in game 1 with just that gateway man army with the shuttle style play.
Indeed.
Norms. Which can be really strong for sure. So Terran is looking to take that third base now.
And we're now even on workers, so Memnom's macro kicking in here now. Just starting to kick in. It looks like. And we do have that Arbiter. Sorry.
Okay, the Arbiter's coming. No, you're good. I would like to see Protoss kind of push towards that third, because I don't think there's really any tanks stopping it. It's just kind of mines, so
yeah,
that area is a little bit vulnerable, but
now we do have a lot of forward tanks here.
Yeah.
But they are forward. They don't have anything other than mines in front of them.
Yeah, that's true. Especially when the Arbiter comes in, and if he doesn't have scan or something right away, then some units could definitely get right on top of those tanks. But nice defense so far from Fuzzy. Just getting that third up and running. Fuzzy's macro doing pretty well. Looks like both players ought to be maxing out at a pretty decent time. Fuzzy Branch getting a group of vultures out on the map to do some run-bys, some mines out on the map.
Nice army positioning here from our Protoss player. They're able to basically deny this vulture run-by here.
Oh wow, just shredded those vultures. Alright, well at least now Fuzzy knows kind of where a big chunk of the Protoss army is right now, which is always nice to know where any of the Protoss army is to kind of plan your engagements. Alright, the Arbiter coming out. Let's see if this triggers a move out from Protoss.
There it is. We have observers going out as well. Yeah, I feel like if we want to move out, it's going to need to be shortly, because if Terran just is allowed to sit behind and max out this game, I think we're going to lose our window.
Yeah, I mean, we might see something similar to what we saw in Game 1. Although this time, the fact that Protoss is able to take a second location for gateways, I think that's going to be huge if he's able to actually get that second spot up and running in the top left. I think that could be absolutely critical and day and night from Game 1, so we'll see how that comes into play. But he is going to have to take some fights, whittle down the Terran army, and not let him just get a free fourth base, which Fuzzy is taking right now.
We have I really like though so we know where what's happening here, like kind of in the center, the main center pathway, and I feel like just both players have a really good solid defensive posture, and they have really good intel on where the forces are at.
Yeah, for sure. They are playing really well. It seems like both players kind of have the intel that they need for the time being. And looks like Protoss is just maxing out now. Terran should be maxing out shortly. I imagine we're going to see a big fight coming down.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit scary that Protoss has gone this long without taking an engagement so far to at least take down some of the Terran army. But I think if he can get those gateways in the top right, I think that could be the saving grace for sure. Since Terran has such a big army right now. Remax is going to be huge.
I really like these positions here.
Yeah, just kind of maintaining the area, making sure no unnecessary vulture runs bys come and
We have an
destroys mineral lines.
incoming
Ooh.
storm drop.
Storm drop, and there's not a lot of turrets defending that area. Oh, go Memnon, go, go, go.
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
Oh my gosh.
You know you want to do it, do it, do it.
Oh, send it. Oh my god, the turret's gonna finish.
Oh, okay, we're positioning our armor here for...
Oh,
There we
okay. It's gonna happen though. Oh my god.
It needs to happen. We need a storm drop.
Suspense, man. Killer.
Chad is begging you.
Oh man. They're both setting up for the attack. Oh, Terran's moving out and Protoss kinda
Nice.
has some army out of position.
There we go. There we go. So we have a push out here, but we are doing a kind of a flanking movement here as Protoss. This is beautiful. Going
Wow.
right into this fourth base.
Protoss just gonna ignore the Terran army and go for the base trade.
Are we going to get the Terran to turn around? That is what we want to do. Or are we going to go for the trade and lose the natural? This is going to be a pretty heavy loss if we lose this.
Yeah, this will be interesting. It's always hard to base trade a Terran, but if he can pull it off, he does have the gateways in the second location now, and he can kind of get a surround on this army eventually. But if Terran kills off one of these gateway bases, that can make it really hard.
Terran is trying to dive into the main. We have taken out the fourth here. We're going for the third.
Oh my gosh. Absolute base trade situation. Let's see who can kill the other one faster.
And also, so we're pretty... If we lose this mining here, we're not going to be hurting too much as Protoss. We can actually totally shift our main over to this left side of the map if we need to.
That's true. Protoss has a really strong economy still. And he's taken out 2 bases from Terran, forcing him to 1 mining base, pretty much the main. I guess the main is still somewhat healthy, but he's kind of forced to take this 3 o'clock base. And if Terran's army gets cleared up, then that base will be completely vulnerable. But it's a big if, because this is a pretty strong Terran army still.
Yep, we are gonna. It looks like we are gonna clear this main base here.
Yeah, that'll be huge for Terran if he can clear off this base successfully.
Very good play and good read from Fuzzy here with the move out and just trying to hit a decisive blow here. I like it.
Indeed, it's always kind of hard to decide on where you should be attacking this matchup. Both players. Yeah, Terran does clear out that base really nicely, forcing Protoss back down to 1 base. Protoss economy is still looking really strong. Terran's economy isn't completely in shambles, but it's been hurting a little bit. Fuzzy is looking to take another base that got destroyed, so that'll help out quite a bit. Both players fairly even on supplies here.
So we're now back at 4 bases as Protoss.
Wow.
Nice pivot there from them.
Yeah, for sure. Maintaining to stay on his feet in this fight. Absolutely huge. And now if he can find some vulnerable areas from the Terran, it'd be really nice. Let's see where he decides to go.
Good call here. All the armies at my main, so let's just go straight down and counterattack.
Yeah, I like this decision too. There's not a whole lot of Terran army here, and he is clearing up quite a bit. Nice D matrix there on the tank, buying lots of extra time for those tank shots.
Arn, thank you for the raid, my friend.
Thank you, Arn. What a guy.
Wow.
Nice
I mean,
trades.
yeah, I mean, we lost our army, but I feel like that was a really good move by Protoss there.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. The thing is, Terran still has a lot of army alive in the top right, and is finally now bringing it back down together. And this will be the issue for Protoss here, for sure. Let's hope those gateways can start pumping out those units like crazy.
Man. What a game. Oh my gosh. And we are... Oh, okay. I thought that was a pro for a minute. I was like, oh, and we're trying to take a 5th in the bottom corner.
I mean, Protoss does have so many minerals right now, so he could even do like a carrier switch if he wanted to.
It looks like we're going Gateway Man.
It'd be hard on the Gateway Man though.
This might even... Oh, are we going Spirit Toss? Oh my gosh, please tell me we're going Spirit!
Spirit Toss? what is Spirit Toss?
Basically, just mass speed zealots.
Yeah.
With some dragoons. It's beautiful. So Spirit Toss is actually a much older style of Protoss.
Oh. Is that because they get turned into spirits by all the tanks and everything?
The zealots dying. That's why it's called Spirit Toss.
Oh my god. Oh, this could be a nice find though, getting on top of these tanks right here. If he clears up this area and takes out this base, that'll be so nice for Protoss.
Beautiful play here.
Come on, Spirit Launch.
Nice.
I mean, Fuzzy Branch has done a really nice job with his defense, so getting himself into some nice positions here in this game. Retaking those bases that he lost in the bottom sector and taking that mid-right base was clutch. Really making a huge difference now. Both players macro pretty close to even again.
Yeah, it's amazing that behind all of this defense, that's what he was doing.
Yeah,
Beautiful play there
doubt.
from Fuzzy.
That one tank picked off. I would like to see if Memnon's able to spend this mineral bank other than just gateway units. Because it's going to be harder fighting that 3-3 Terran.
Yep. We might be just trying to, you know, reinforce our goon count, get our goon count back where it needs to be.
Get up to the Remax. A nice strong position.
We have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 gateways out of Protoss. Not a bad gateway count. We are mined out up here at 12 o'clock. So we are effectively on 3 mining bases.
Yeah, this is kind of looking good for Terran in my opinion. As long as he keeps Protoss on this one base for the gateways, since Protoss is going so many gateway units, I mean, he's going to be able to know pretty much exactly where to attack. And if he can whittle down and find an area to fight the Protoss army, once he's remaxed, that's really what Terran is going to want to do here. And then he just can go clear the gateways remaining. It'll be really hard for Protoss to make a comeback. Both players kind of hitting remax at a very even timing.
Oh.
Thought that Mai was gonna get some goons there for a minute.
Almost did.
All right. Looks like we're positioning for another attack here, but I can't really tell. Maybe maybe we were, but look at this defense here. Now this is a good play here from Memnon. Just keep control of this position.
Yeah, it looks like he is getting ready to start diving in on another area pretty soon.
Man, if Terran can push into a high ground position, that may work out. It looks like we do finally have a push out coming here from Protoss, but not overextending. We did lose our Zealots. We don't want to lose our goons.
Really nice tank spread there from Fuzzy Branch. Just utilizing that whole area of tanks is really nice.
Definitely. And we're moving out now. We're just trying to find another position.
Yeah, it looks like Fuzzy has forced Memnon around a different path. Let's see if Fuzzy Branch can move his army around.
Poking and prodding the Terran
reset.
lines here. Trying to find a weak spot.
Yeah. And this is where it can be hard when you're trying to defend so many widespread areas for Terran. You don't have like factories in the bottom left. You kind of have to reposition your army back and forth across the map quite a bit. So Memnon's really doing a good job of kind of going around the army this time and picking off little units here and there and getting a lot of value for it. Even finding, if you found that 6 o'clock base, which now is completely exposed, that would definitely be a big win for Protoss. Let's see where he decides to go from here. Kind of a little bit of a stalemate. Protoss looking to get a nice round actually on his tank army. He might be able to clear it up.
Beautiful flanking here from Protoss. Love it. And all just pure gateway count.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Nice job tactically surrounding those Terran units there from Memnon. Really clutch attack there. That is so huge. Exactly what he needed to be in control of this game. Even gonna get to pick off the reinforcements on these high ground. It's gonna be really nice. Put Protoss in a commanding position. Wow, so back and forth in this game. I can't believe it. And just like that, I think Protoss is on top now. It's not over yet though. Fuzzy has plenty of econ and more units to continue this fight.
This momentum now, this push from Protoss is just looking pretty scary.
It's huge. This is so nice. Getting so much damage done. Getting reinforcements on top of reinforcements. Looks like the army's finally maybe going to get cleared up, but got so much value for that army.
Nice call here to split off some zealots and try and do some economic damage here.
Absolutely, really picking off just about everything he can. And Protoss's economy is just so strong right now. He's going to be able to remax eventually in no time, even taking in one of his other bases that he lost earlier on. To maybe even get control of that section of the map would be really nice. Ooh, Terran does hold on to the 6 o'clock base. Surrounded by observers.
So in chat, one of our viewers was asking what rank is this? This is kind of the higher end of tier 3 in NSL.
Right. Right, so you get a lot of like D to E, maybe borderline, almost C rank players. Kind of around that area, I would say. Mostly D though.
Yeah, these are I believe both of them are T2 CPL players. All right, what we have here, we're building some mines, kind of trying to reestablish a nice defense here. But like you said, it's really hard to hold such an open area.
Yeah, I mean, Memnon did a fantastic job of going around the army instead of trying to force his way through, and then that bought him the time to wait for reinforcements to get our 6 around on the army, so really well played tactically there from Memnon. We do have another big fight going down. It looks like it's actually just Vultures versus this Protoss army.
Just
All
really,
those observers aren't with the army. So a little bit unfortunate. He has tons of observers, but there's one with the army.
nice. We're trying to go in here and take this corner base away from the Terran.
Oh, that's
And-
going to be a nice punish.
We are now also expanding back to the top portion of the map as Protoss.
Yeah, I like that. Going to retake that area. I think as long as, if nothing less than just using it for gateways, I think we'll be really strong.
So we have all of our observers kind of just at key points, like we kind of see a bit more of the map now.
Yeah,
Very
really
nice
nice
vision.
mines. Yeah, and same for Fuzzy too. Really nice mine spread of the map. Using all of that area, getting some nice vision. We still have a pretty high tank count, but the problem is they're just not able to move around the map very well. And oh my god, this 3 o'clock is so exposed. There's nothing here. And I mean, Fuzzy Branch got quite a bit of mining out of this base, so it's not going to be the worst thing ever, but it's definitely not going to be good losing a gas base right now.
I do think we're going to see this base go down here for Terran. It doesn't look good.
Yeah, not looking too good to save it. He might be able to get some reinforcements there in the nick of time, but he might just be able to sack it and get that bottom left up and running.
Never mind, looks like these tanks are going to hold this.
Oh my gosh, they might save the day. Let's go, tanks. Hero
Nice.
tanks. Oh my god, they... Oh, he
Wow.
stepped right in. Just in the nick of time.
That is Phoenix in that Dragoon.
That is
Epic. Oh man, that was clutch.
All right, we are trying to push out a little bit more with these vultures again. Laying mines out.
Oh man, this is so back and forth. Both players like have been on top multiple different times in the game, and now Fuzzy Branch finding this area completely exposed, forcing the Protoss army to try to run back, but he set up a really nice minefield. They're gonna have a hell of a time running through that.
We have a counter, kind of another flanking push here with goons from Protoss. But I don't think we're going to be able to save these bases.
Oh my gosh, and now Protoss is going to be on one mining base, and you're going to see his minerals just disappear and evaporate. So this puts Protoss on a timing clock for sure. He's got to be really careful to not take too many bad engagements from here on out. This Arbiter is coming in clutch though.
If we can retake these bases and hold them, then I think we still got a shot in this game. But
Yeah,
It's
I think
Protoss.
so.
but I think you're right. I think we're on a clock here.
Alright, he's got to get another base up and mining. I mean, that one base is going to mine out so fast if he moves all the probes to it. But it looks like he hasn't really transferred too many probes from the areas being mined out, so he has a little bit of a time where he still has a decent bank, but he does end up needing to take another base.
All
But
right.
this army is good, really big, and Terran doesn't have his army quite in position yet.
Wow.
Yeah, nice fights from Protoss actually. Only a few tanks with the Vultures. Unfortunately, going to be taking down quite a bit of Vultures there.
These Arbiters really are the MVP now of this engagement.
Yeah, they did really nice for that army for sure. Already half of Memnon's mineral bank has just disappeared like that. So the timer is just running even shorter. Fuzzy Branch also needs to get some SCVs at some of these bases. He has the bases there, but needs to get them mining. Gosh, this is still really close.
So
Pretty,
Fuzzy is effectively on a 2-base economy because he hasn't gotten
Yeah.
any SCVs here. He's lost
Yeah.
this, and he's mined out back at home.
yeah, that's true. His economy should be better than the Protoss. And look at that, all those minerals are gone from Memnon just like that.
Yep.
That's crazy.
This is this is gonna be important. These reinforcements getting here in time, but if Protoss can hold this position and reinforce, I feel like they might be able to take this.
Yeah, I almost feel like Protoss needs to kind of stop attacking for the time being and just get another base up and running. Now he's got that top right base, which has already been mined out quite a bit. And to retake those bases that he lost earlier in the game, but at least it's something, so that'll be helpful for a little while.
And here come the
Terran.
reinforcements.
Yeah.
We have Templar this game. Now, finally, we have some units that can really do some damage.
Oh man, if he clears up those tanks in the bottom left and is able to just clear out that economy, that would be huge for Protoss.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see where he decides to go. He already took out the 3 o'clock base. Now he's kind of sharking around to find another area. Oh man, this is really close. Fuzzy Branch doing a nice job of just kind of being defensive for now. Doesn't want to overextend and lose too much army at this point. Oh no, some Templars getting picked off from some vultures, some rogue vultures out on the map, forcing out some storms. Nice play from Fuzzy. And this Protoss army is absolutely terrifying. I mean, with those storms, like you said, has the potential to do some massive damage. I love that he's gonna be looking to push bottom left here. I think that's exactly where he needs to go. And I wish he had an Arbiter here with this army, too, with a stasis. Could be really clutch in clearing up these tanks, but it looks like here we go. He might be sending it.
Just kind of trying to spread our army around, get some nice service areas, some nice coverage.
Alright, the reinforcements arrive for Fuzzy Branch just in time. Oh my god, did Terran do it? He just melted the Protoss army. I don't think he got too many storms off.
GG.
Wow, well played from Fuzzy. Memnon just gonna tap out. Epic game there. Incredible.
Let me see.
Could have gone either way, honestly.
Did I, let me double check. GG. What a game.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna go back, here. Alright.
Fuzzy Branch taking that one down 2-0, it looks like, huh?
I'm double checking because could have sworn I saw 3 reps.
Okay.
Alright. Let's see. That might be wrong. That might be a solid 2-0. Yeah, I see a
Maybe
game.
we're just out of order, perhaps.
Oh no, they're both on Paradiso. Okay, yeah, so that was a That was a 2-0.
Is it the same game?
Yep.
Okay. That's weird that happened. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's all right. All right. Well, that was an exciting series.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Nice
go
job, Fuzzy.
and
Well
update the
played.
scoreboard. Yeah, very, very well played from Fuzzy Branch. Very well played from both players. That's
some intense Tier 3 action.
that was some top-notch games.
Awesome. Love to see it.
Right. Go here. So we did get a 2-0 out of that for the Forgotten Bros. Nice. Okay, and let me go and update the final score. That's 3. Nice.
Yeah, nice games. And thanks for having me on the cast with you again, Breeze. I always appreciate it.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Pleasure having you here, my friend. Thank you so much for co-casting with me this week.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure.
All right. So it looks like Hydra Lick These Nuts still coming out slightly on top from these Tier 3 games.
Yes, indeed. Slightly on top, but good games nevertheless.
Yep.
Team Love Snow still managing to get some points on the board. Always love to see.
Whoops. Wrong screen. There we go. All right. Well, that was a lot of fun. I hope you all enjoyed those series. Those were some pretty intense games there. I think that there wasn't really a bad game at all this set. All very entertaining.
Yeah, the players looked pretty evenly matched skill-wise too, and had some really good games as it turned out. So that was nice to see.
Absolutely.
Really cool strategies, along with Aaron and X hidden hatchery in the back door on that one map. I forgot the name, but you know the one.
That was Dark Origin. That was beautiful, man. Game 2,
yeah.
Dark Origin. That was wow.
Pretty epic.
Wow.
And then also the sneaky factory from Fuzzy Branch, somehow sneaking that right inside the Protoss main. That was pretty cool.
Yep. All and I did love the bio play out of Flipendo game too. That was
sick. That's right.
Awesome.
Nice game.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this. This was, as we were saying, this is quite an exciting series. We will be around next week. Hopefully, Deadweight will be joining me again next week.
Nice.
But you know what? I look forward to casting with you again. AK, you're a lot of fun.
Yeah, right on. Anytime you need some extra hands, let me know. Happy to help.
Absolutely. Okay. Let me make sure I get my brain in order. We can take a look and see who we're going to raid today. How about that?
All right, GG's everyone. Much love, much love. We'll see you guys later.
GG's.
Have a good night, Breeze. Much love, brother man.
Thank you, my friend. You have a good night as well.
All right, catch you next time.
Catch you next time. Okay, guys.
here looking for. I want to raid StarCraft. Watching StarCraft. So I'm just kind of looking for a channel to raid. There we go. Categories. Okay. Oh wow, that's so funny. I totally didn't change the name of my stream. That's so funny. Whoops. All right. That just shows you how much I pay attention. All right. Oh man, this should be fun. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and raid Aussie to Hockey. They're doing a BGH. He's doing a BGH with Zune and Wolfex. That should be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. All right, cool. Getting everything all set up. Great. Okay. Now, okay. So, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna do my little stream closeout thing, and then we're gonna go ahead and raid Aussie to Hockey when we're done. So stick around, and next week we're gonna be right back here on my Twitch again with Deadweight. So I'll see y'all then. And also my regular stream live from the Nubosphere. The next one is gonna be on Tuesday. And go ahead and also check out my co-caster Deadweight's Twitch as well, and show him some love. All right. I hope you all had fun. I did. And I look forward to hanging out with y'all again soon. Stay safe. Take care. Be good to yourselves. And keep playing this wonderful, wonderful game. This is like easily... probably one of the best. I might be biased, but I'm gonna say this is the best game ever. So keep playing this game, man. And I hope you all have a good night. All right. We'll see y'all soon. Good night.